Here we go then, and welcome back to the Ultimate Quizzes. It took a break last night because it's the usual Thursday quiz, but tonight it's Ultimate Quiz Night again. So thank you very much for joining in with these of the retrospective look back at questions asked over the last 5 years and that opportunity to prove that you are the king or queen of certain subjects. And tonight is no different, as a focus on food and drink. I know. There's a lot of people who don't like food and drink, and I do apologize, but it doesn't, you know, I'm going through them all of the various categories and stuff. So food and drink then is for you this evening. There's all sorts of questions in here, split up into some categories with some general knowledge stuff as well. Getting started then in about 10 seconds, and make sure you've got everything right and set and ready to go. Same as the previous three, because I'm pre-recording all of these in a batch, and I'm trying to just sort of save my voice because it does keep crackling and going. It's the same as the last sort of few weeks. I'm not at last few quizzes. I'm not on screen with you tonight, but don't worry, I am still here in person. You can still hear my voice. But the most important thing you need is the questions on screen. That is what you can see right now. So it is the ultimate quiz, food and drink for this Friday night. Let's go. We're going to start with foods of the world. Here's your first question. Which Mexican dish translates as little donkey? Number 2, feta is a type of what? Number 3, calzone is a folded version of which food? So a calzone is a folded version of which food? See, my little voices and little noises, you can still hear I am still here. Not some like really clever editing where I end up just doing a voiceover record. I am still here. Number 4, which sauce is traditionally served with turkey? The food, not the country, obviously. Number 5, pineapples. Do they grow on trees or on the ground? So pineapples, do they grow on trees or on the ground? Number 6, a smorgasbord originates in which country? Number 7, which plant gives pasta verde its green colour? Number 8, what is the more common name for Japanese horseradish? Number 9, a custard base and a burnt caramelized top describes which dessert? I've spelled that wrong, haven't I? But I did say from the beginning, any of the grammatical errors, etc., that's the wrong keyboard, would stay in. Oh no, I have spelt it right. There's me doubting myself, and I have actually spelt it right. And finally, number 10, what herb is found in pesto sauce? Round 2 then, with drinks of the world. That's food of the world done. Here's some drinks of the world. Starting with this for number 1. The Raffles Hotel is known as the birthplace of which cocktail? Is it a Mai Tai, a Singapore Sling, or a Long Island iced tea? So the Raffles Hotel is known as the birthplace of which cocktail? Mai Tai, Singapore Sling, or Long Island iced tea? Number 2, what's the worst that could happen was the tagline for which soft drink? Number 3, which country would you get Rioja wine from? Number 4, creme de menthe is which colour drink? And number 5, alongside coffee, what is the flavour associated with a mocha? Number 6, Oktoberfest is associated with which beverage? And number 7, Kahlua has which main flavour? Number 8, which bottle size is bigger, a Magnum, a Jeroboam, or a Methuselah? Number 9, the creamy head on a pint of Guinness comes from a gas mix of carbon dioxide and which other? The creamy head on a pint of Guinness comes from a gas mix of carbon dioxide and which other? Yeah, you always used to have to make sure you had these cylinders in the cellar running a pub. It's the one drink on tap that you had to make sure was absolutely spot on. And number 10, the noble experiment of prohibition in the USA saw the ban of what? Round 3 then, this is more sort of UK centric kind of food, starting with this. Number 1, which Northern England town lends its name to a type of sausage, served rolled in a flat round circle. Oh, actually I could go for one of these right now. Which Northern England town lends its name to a type of sausage, served rolled in a flat round circle? Number 2, what is the name of the small griddle breakfast cake? Distinguishable even by the small pores on the top surface. Number 3, name one of the 2 colours of a traditional Battenberg cake. Cake. This round is. I should have eaten before I recorded this round, because I am now feeling very, very hungry. And I can't eat yet because I've still got another couple of quizzes to record. Number 4, in the traditional eggs and soldiers dish, what are soldiers made from? Number 5, Roundtree's chocolate beans were rebranded which current popular sweet in 1938? I think I made this error as well because I've said this many times over the last sort of few ultimate quizzes. I might go back to that question actually. I think I made that error last time. But anyway, number 6, what links a vegetable and the emblem of Wales? Number 7, what type of flour is traditionally used to make Yorkshire puddings? Number 8, the red car and the blue car had a race. All that Red could do was stuff his face, the lines from which chocolate bar advert? Number 9, horseradish is traditionally served with which roast meat? And finally, for the first part of the quiz, number 10, name the Scottish dish that is boiled in the stomach lining of a sheep. Blech. Okay, that's your first 30 questions then. If this is your first time playing one of the ultimate quizzes for the 5-year anniversary celebrations, so there's no website available for the ultimate quiz celebrations like there is on a Thursday and a Saturday night. We just clog the website up. So if you need a recap on any of those questions, if you look at the little bar that's running along the bottom of the YouTube screen, all you need to do, you might need your remote control or your mouse or your cursor or your finger, just scroll back a little bit to wherever it was that you needed, and yeah, so then you can recap the questions. So there's a 7-minute break coming up now, and then when you're done, if it's about here, push the live button when you finished your recap and it'll bring you back into real time as part of the premiere. Right, I'm going to take a 7-minute break. When I come back, I'll give the answers to the first 30 as another train goes rumbling by with my window open. I'll see you shortly. Okay, welcome back. Thank you very much for rejoining. Let's see then how you did with those first 30 answers. I'm just making sure I'm on the right thing. I am indeed. Okay, so round one then was foods of the world. Here you go. Which Mexican dish translates as little donkey? It is a burrito. Number two, feta is a type of cheese. Number three, calzone is a folded version of which food? It is pizza. Number four, which sauce is traditionally served with turkey? It is cranberry. Number five, pineapples, do they grow on trees or on the ground? It is on the ground. Number six, a smorgasbord originates in which country? It is Sweden. And number seven, which plant gives pasta verde its green colour? It is spinach. Number eight, what is the most common name for Japanese horseradish? It is wasabi. And number nine, a custard base and a burnt caramelized top describes which dessert? It is creme brulee. And number 10, what herb is found in pesto sauce? Basil. Drinks of the world for round two. Number one, the Raffles Hotel is known as the birthplace of a Singapore sling, because that's where the Raffles Hotel is, in Singapore. Number two, what's the worst that could happen was the tagline for which soft drink? It's Dr. Pepper. Number three, which country would you get Rioja wine from? It is Spain. Number four, creme de menthe is which colour? It is green. And number five, alongside coffee, what is the flavour associated with a mocha? It is chocolate. Number six, Oktoberfest is associated with beer. And number seven, Kahlua has which main flavour? It is coffee. Number eight, which bottle size is bigger of those three? It is a Methuselah. I'm sure, I haven't got it in front of me now, but I think it's 6 litres of Methuselah handles. Number nine, the creamy head on a pint of Guinness comes from a gas mix of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. And number 10, the Nobel experiment of prohibition in the USA saw a ban on alcohol. Round three in your UK traditions, number one, which, yeah, so I was going to go back to this because I may have got this slightly wrong, and I think I did get this slightly wrong in the original sort of sense as well, because I'm just sort of looking at the list. Where are we? UK. Yeah. There isn't a town. So it's an area of North. I think hopefully from the sausage part of it you would have got the answer. But it's a northeast even. Long page. It's an area of northwest England which was historically a county. I don't know why I've put it in, but yeah, Cumberland. So hopefully you got with enough there. Got to Cumberland. Wouldn't be an ultimate quiz of mine if there wasn't some kind of controversial error. Number two, what is the name of the small griddle breakfast cake distinguishable by the small pores on the top surface? It is crumpets. Number three, name one of the two colours of a traditional Battenberg cake, pink or yellow. Number four, in the traditional eggs and soldiers, soldiers are made from bread. Number five, Rowntree's chocolate beans were rebranded which current popular sweet in 1938? It is Smarties. Number six, what links a vegetable and the emblem of Wales? It is a leek. Number seven, what type of flour is traditionally used to make Yorkshire puddings? It is plain flour. Number 8, the red car and the blue car had a race. All that Red could do was stuff his face, the lines from which chocolate bar adverted his Milky Way. And number 9, horseradish is traditionally served with beef. And finally, number 10, when it wants to come up, there we go. Name the Scottish dish that is boiled in the stomach lining of a sheep. It is haggis. There we go. So that is your first 30 questions then so far for this food and drink ultimate quiz. How many of those have you got right so far? How many of those do you remember over the last sort of 5 years of food and drink rounds? I've got 20 general knowledge questions then on food and drink to finish off with this evening. Is that enough time? I'm going to say it is. Okay, right, here we go then. 20 general knowledge food and drink questions covering all of the things that have been asked over the last 5 years. Starting with this for number 1. The Carolina Reaper chili has a Scoville scale rating of what? Is it 1,600, 16,000, 160,000, or 1.6 million? Number 2, what is the name of the long-running competitive BBC cooking show? Number 3, what is grissini? Number 4, Arctic roll was made up of sponge, raspberry sauce, and which other main ingredient? Number 5, kids and grown-ups love them so. The happy world of which sweet? Number 6, venison comes from which animal? Number 7, beef and tomato, chicken and mushroom and Bombay Bad Boy are flavors of which kind of quick snack meal? Number 8, rich tea, nice, nice even, and digestive are all types of what? Number 9, chocolate shortbread. Chocolate shortbread. I really need to start putting some commas into these questions. Chocolate shortbread and what other ingredient make up a millionaire shortbread? There's not many things I can be bribed with, but dairy milk caramel and millionaire shortbread are two of the things that will pretty much get me in your good books. And number 10, what pastry is usually used in sausage rolls? Your final 10, general knowledge, part 2, number 1. What kind of berries are found in original Ribena? Number 2, Tate and Lyle started out and is well known for refining which ingredients? Number 3, what name is given to the sauce traditionally served with pie and mash or jellied eels? Number 4, which sweet wanted us to taste the rainbow? Number 5, the River Spey supplies water for 50% of which alcohol? Number 6, salt and malt vinegar, flame grilled steak, and Thai sweet chicken are flavours of which Ridge Cut crisp brand? Number 7, Chablis comes from which country's wine region? Number 8, Accrington Stanley. Who are I'm not doing the Scouse accent. I'm not upsetting the people of Liverpool. Accrington Stanley, who are they, is a famous line from an advert advertising what? Number 9, Piccalilli is usually found as which colour? Your final question, number 10. If you ordered Cuisses de Grenelle, that's really badly pronounced, but anyway, in French, what would you be ordering? Cuisses de Grenelle. We'll go with that. Cuisses de Grenelle. There you go. That's all of your questions then for this food and drink ultimate quiz. Another 7-minute break coming up for you just to make sure you've got those last 20 answers down. So if you need a recap, I was about to say head to the website, but there's no website. If you need a recap, like I said before, just scroll back a little bit, probably to about, I'd say about there, maybe. Yeah, maybe about there. Yeah, but scroll back a little bit, wherever the bar is on the screen, scroll back a little bit if you want to have a look at any of those 20 questions. And then when you're ready to go back to real time, hit live. Remember, you've got 7 minutes. So you've got 7 minutes to sort of toddle off and do, and then come back, hit live, and it'll bring you back to the answer section. Right, I'll see you after this. Okay, then, answers time for you. Let's see how you did with the final 20 questions of your food and drink ultimate quiz. General knowledge, 20 random questions. Start with this, number one. The Carolina Reaper chili has a Scoville scale rating of what? It is 1.6 million. Change, please. There we go. Number two, what is the name of the long-running competitive BBC cooking show? Why is it not working? There we go. It is MasterChef. Number three, what is grissini? It is dry baked bread. Oh, number four, vanilla ice cream makes up Arctic roll along with sponge and raspberry sauce. Number five, kids and grown-ups love them so. The happy world of Haribo. Grown-ups very much love Haribo. I think that is pretty much what powers me. It used to be caffeine. Now it is just pure Haribo. Number six, venison comes from deer. Number seven, beef and tomato, chicken and mushroom, and Bombay Bad Boy are flavors of pot noodle. Number eight, rich tea, nice, even, and digestive are all types of biscuits. Number nine, chocolate shortbread, and what other ingredient make up millionaire shortbread? It is caramel. And number 10, when it wants to. There we go. What pastry is usually used in sausage rolls? It is puff pastry. Your final 10, number one, what kind of berries are found in original Ribena? It is blackcurrant. Number two, Tate & Lyle started out and is well known for refining sugar. And number three, what name is given to the sauce traditionally served with pie and mash or jellied eels? It is liquor. Number four, which sweet wanted us to taste the rainbow? It is Skittles. Number five, the River Spey supplies water for 50% of Scotch whiskey. Number six, salt and malt vinegar, flame grilled steak, and Thai sweet chicken are flavors of McCoy's crisps. Number seven, Chablis comes from which country's wine region? It is France. Number eight, Accrington Stanley, who are they? Is a famous line from advertising of milk. Number nine, Piccalilli is usually found as yellow in colour. And finally, number 10, if you ordered Cuisine de Grenelle in French, what would you be ordering? It is frog's legs. There you go. That then is your food and drink ultimate quiz, and the fourth of the week as well. Let me know how you got on if you head back over to my Facebook or Instagram page and share your score on the ultimate quiz post from this morning, which gave you the link to this quiz, just to keep it all neat and tidy. Otherwise I'll be searching all over trying to find out how you got on with your scores. So if you head on over to that post on Facebook or Instagram, share your scores, let me know how you did. Tomorrow night is back to the normal format of a 50 question quiz for a usual Saturday night live from 8 on YouTube, here on YouTube. But don't forget, as well as that, tomorrow there is another special special episode of JDQ as well, my daily podcasting quiz. Usually it just runs Monday to Friday, but for the 3 weeks of the anniversary celebration, JDQ is on Saturday and Sunday this week as well. So JDQ goes to 7 days a week. One final ultimate quiz for this week to come on Sunday night. It's another look at the connections round. So it's 5 more classic connection rounds, just like Monday's quiz was. So it's a more general knowledgey feel, but with the twist of the fact that there are 5 connection rounds to find, 5 connection answers to find in there. Right, that is it then from me. Thank you very much for playing along. We're edging closer and closer to 5 years celebration. It's only just around the corner, but I'll see you soon. As always, for me, take care. Stay safe.